This next video is from Shadi, and she has a question that many of you may be wondering the answer to.
At the end of chapter 2, you talk about how to ask a man a question and then patiently wait for him to answer it. And I've been practicing this, and what I've noticed is that silence can be uncomfortable. And frankly, I can get bored. So I'm wondering, what do you do during that silent time so that you can still care?
Shadi, I hear your frustration, and I'm sorry for it. It would be just so much easier if men answered questions right off the top of their heads the way that women do. Unfortunately, it would also mean they would reserve the right to change their mind the way that women do, which can be really frustrating. So you asked a couple of things. One is about it being uncomfortable, and the other is about it being boring. And then the third and last thing you said was, so you still care. And I'm going to start with that one. How you still care about the answer to the question is only ask men questions that you really care about the answer to. Asking them questions idly the way that women would in a conversation, it doesn't really work because they naturally conserve energy, and they can tell when you're asking a question that you don't really care about, and that means it's not worth their energy to answer. So only ask about what you really care about. And then what I do is I watch them. I watch them think. I try to do it without adding any pressure that I'm watching them. Like, are you going to answer me pretty soon? You know, I'm just watching them, and I'm like noticing their beauty, really. I look at their eyebrows and their eyelashes and oh, isn't that interesting how their nose curves? And oh, I never noticed that about his chin before. And I mean, I do this with Greg, and it's been 20 years. So that's one of the ways that I just wait. And another thing is to know that the time it's taking is actually the respect that he's showing your question. That he would take that much time and energy to really answer your question is a way that he's actually honoring you. So I try to remember that, and that keeps me going.